And there we go. Hang on, I got to put out. Change that to live chat, and there we go. Right, there we go. So, off camera, I've done a bit of work. I found all the toys. That was a fucking bitch and a half. It was right fucking there on the roof of that house. And there's a fucking puzzle. A fucking puzzle to get it. Which starts here. You got to follow this fucking underground path here. That leads along. Around. And it seems to follow the power poles to a degree. And it leads around and down. Goes down here. And then it comes to here. Around here. And this is where I got stuck. I couldn't find where I was going from there. I reckon I'm supposed to make my way from there to there. And then over to there. And then from there we go on. But there was a path here. It ends about there. So unless that's just a false route to annoy you. But I ended up just saying fuck it. Reversed up, got to here, drove over here. Drove over to here, used the tree harvester and built a bridge here and just drove out, grabbed the toy truck and just said fuck it, I'm out of here. And I had to use a bridge to get the fucking the tree harvester down there. Yeah, there's a toy right there. And up here, there was 3 in one area. Like, there's one here I found already. There was one up here on this house. And then another, it was in the middle of this lake, on this rock. It was right on top of this fucking rock. And yeah, this thing I found here before as well, whatever it was shining yellow. And it was somewhere about here. I think it was about there. What was it? Whatever it was glowing yellow, it was sellable, and it was somewhere about here. When I got near it, I got this quest to find the rocket booster parts, and I went and looked around where the fucking it was highlighted. There was one out here, in this crater, and there was 2 more all the way over. One was that there, on this island. My imagination is getting lower. Like, is it getting low? The water getting lower over time. And the other one was here. I found all 4, dragged them all back to the shop down here, and I got 32 grand for it. Yay! You may notice I don't have 32 grand right now. I bought some more vehicles, like this paver here, this roller here, this stump mulcher. I got them. And this is actually better than it seems. Right, this is faster than the other roller. So even if it's only a 0.1 width extra, it's actually a lot faster. And it has the diff locks, it lets it go up and down hills easier. And this one's just wide as shit. And this one is slightly easier to control. Although not as... it's longer, so it makes it harder to get in places. Anyway. Let's deliver this pump. Right, what now?
Okay, so now you've drained the water from the flooded settlement. No easy feat, by the way. Next thing to do is plot a route to the main power substation and repair it. Shouldn't be too hard, right? For you, at least.
So I wasn't the right way. I was going the right way. But this was too deep here. But then you go around and around to here, and you'd make it. Okay, so what's the objective now? Right, okay, so I'm here and I want to get there. And there's actually a route across here. I'm going to sand that down at some point and put a bridge in. Ah, so that explains it. So I was roughly following the route. Like I said, it's the power lines. Was roughly where the route was. And this must be where I was getting stuck. Ah. Right, so I need to get him across here. I'm pretty sure all the vehicles in my fleet could do this. Oh shit. Never mind. And he's gone. You know what? That just seems about par for the course of this guy. Right, there's just something about him. I need steel beams. Ah, I should have went to the other base then. Countryside. I'll pack up a car or two, and I'll get a couple of fucking... Now I'll get the steel beams I need. I got the achievement for flooding my engine 10 times, trying to navigate that fucking maze. Oh, hang on, I didn't push the right button. Now I've attached it to the strings. It's trying to flip upside down or back the right way up. Yeah, there was something annoying about the mobile crane is every time I try to pick up the fucking truck, it always wants to turn it upside down. So I couldn't pick it up at the swamp and just like yeah, I couldn't pick up the swamp and drop it back down. I had to grab it by its backside and just literally drag its ass. Why are you so unstable, for fuck's sake? Yeah, we're stable as shit when I first got you. And now you're just like the epitome of instability. No, I still need to fucking fix that sand. There's just something wrong with this truck, like, it just keeps falling over. It's brilliant for heavy loads and getting things where they need to be, like that way, but it's just unstable as shit. And when I first got it, it was fine, but now it's like every 2 seconds it wants to tip over. It's like there's been an update that causes it. Well, let's be fair, I'm top heavy right now. An update causes it to be top heavy, but couldn't somebody have fucking strapped the doors down, man? Just slowly going down here because this tractor is going to cause us to fucking tip at some point. Fuck yeah. I'll come back and get it later. If I hasn't rolled into the fucking lake by that point. Oh god, it's gone. Right, we've got the 5 steel beams we need, so... Right, we have all we need. I mean, there's a quick way down there. Let's face it, there is a quick way down there. And oh my god, you could actually make it. It is possible to make it down there from the looks of it. Just slowly. Just don't kamikaze your way down and you'll be fine, basically. I reckon going over there would have been easier. So there's a slight path there. But still. Yeah, I was going through deeper water than this to get to that fucking house, so. Like, I was constantly in the fucking red at times. I reckon I was so deep there because I was facing down the way. I am in pretty deep mud here. Right, we're getting out. Okay, okay. Right, we'll bring the crane down and we'll just like drag it out the mud. Oh, we can't. We'll bring the rusty crane. Not as good as the other one, but the other one's sitting at a location waiting to go for its quest. I haven't had the rusty one out in a while. I don't want to have to load those fucking steel beams again, so we're just going to pull this motherfucker out. I am no stranger to pulling my fucking truck out of the water at this point. Now, these rusty vehicles aren't that bad. Except when you get high centered on a stump. Never mind, we'll just de-stump the stump. Good to know any high-powered vehicle can de-stump the stumps. And it's got a turning circle of a fucking dead moose. There we go. Doink. That tractor is lost to the depths of time. Oh well, I never fucking liked it anyway. Getting high centered. Having a fucking brilliant day of it so far. Now let's see how I can get the crane stuck. Yippee dippy doodles! I'll probably high center it somewhere down here. Well, fuck that tree. Oh my fucking god, I almost flipped the fucking thing. Right, get these trees out of my way. We're going to go for a drive around the cliff edge, which we should have just done with a fucking truck. Let's be honest, I probably should have done this with a truck and just went this way. Because this rusty ass fucking crane can do it, and that truck should have been able to do it. But I mean, I had a lot of practice pulling this fucker through the water when I was trying to get to that toy. At least it didn't flip, because that would be much harder to fix. Because the crane never lifts it up by the top, it always lifts it by the bottom. So your truck always ends up upside down if you try to lift it up. So the only way to get it the right way up is to literally grab it and just fucking pray. You can hit something to pull it upright. Push that tractor out my way.
Okay, we're almost there. Now all we need to do is plan a route so we can supply steel beams to the main power substation.
Right, where are we going? The main power substation. Right. Well, that isn't the hardest route I've ever done. Let's face it, I've already tarmacked most of it. Of course, there is a much faster route. But we're not going to do that. We could just take it down here. Boom, 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 boom. What vehicle we is it a Vostok? That's a Vostok, so it should be fine with the route we've got. You know what? Let's just play it safe and go down the route we know will be safe. The point is to have enough waypoints to make this journey. I'm going to have to delete some waypoints at somewhere to maybe make it around to there. I can just go straight here. The only real problem is going to be if they can avoid hitting any rubble along the way. Will that be deep mud that stops them or not? That's the only real issue here. Oh, this is the SAR vehicles. The search and rescue vehicle. It's a... And there's a Vostok. So let's see if they can make it through this journey. Like I said, the biggest problem is going to be navigation. Yeah, that Vostok's coming around. Can you navigate around the obstacles here? And then that final bit might be a bit of deep mud, so they might get stuck and I might have to go sand that down, but that's not an issue. Fucking yeah, I should have paid more attention to that, shouldn't I? Well, whatever, they made it round. So yeah, I had them much further to the left and they're practically hugging the wall, but they've got down. Now the next bit is can they navigate onto this bridge? I've worked out there's turning circles involved, and they don't show you the turning circles, they just show you the waypoints you place. Which is why I make my waypoints slightly wide when I do them, to account for the turning circle. Oh dear lord, this idiot, what has he done? Well, they're getting through without an issue, so... I've just got solar panels on the roof as well to keep them powered. And my handy little sand bridge is coming in handy. Of course, I could have just made a wooden bridge. Let's be honest, I could have just made a wooden bridge across there. There's plenty of trees there, I could have just fucking stuck a wooden bridge in. Was the Vostok? The Vostok's coming. Right, for some reason it wants to go in the grass. However, it's not getting held back by the grass, so fuck it. And it's mostly tarmac on this route. Why, oh why do you insist on doing the stupid things? Like, the Vostok's doing a bit better, it's not hugging that corner super tight. Yeah, let's avoid that sand pile up there. Yeah, for whatever reason, they like to hug corners. Because the turning circles just like to fuck you over that, but whatever, they got through. I mean, let's face it, if I hadn't built all those roads already, then this route would have been much harder. It's just because I went and built every single fucking road they asked me to build already, that the route's as easy as it is. Right, so that's most of the heart attack stuff out of the way. Like, the final bit though Is that deep enough mud to slow them down? Do I have to go and quarry that? Oh, fucking hell, you're cutting that tight. Which is why you need more waypoints in sometimes to try and stop them being stupid. Come on, until search and rescue truck, you can do it. Jesus Christ, it's hit the fucking wall. Yeah, see, like the Vostok's following the route a bit better than this search and rescue truck. This time must have to turn in circle of a fucking dead elephant. Do not hit the fucking boulder, you fuck nugget. Yeah, I swear to fuck though, sometimes these trucks seems like the person driving it is just trying to troll you. It's like there's another player connected to your world and they're just like waiting for an opportunity to troll you. And they're like, oh yeah, let's just drive off here for no reason. But that entire map in Sunken would have been a lot easier if I had done the other one first and got the tree harvester. Incommunicado. If I got the tree harvester from Incommunicado first and done Sunken, it would have been much easier to do the infrastructure routes there. Using like getting the logs to make bridges to fucking cross some of the routes to that fucking castle. Antivkin Castle. Come on, little truck, you can make it. Oh dear God, there's a boulder. You're going to hit the boulder, aren't you? I just fucking know it. Yeah. No? Why is the Vostok right up its ass? Whatever. So long as we make it around this road. The Vostok's trying to push him now, but it's like, dude, come on. Your driving's that bad, I've caught up to you. The Vostok's going around easy. This search and rescue truck is having the fucking time of its life, trying to just flip itself. And the Vostok's sniffing its ass now. Like, the Vostok's got its tongue right up there. I'm pretty sure at this point the Vostok's pushing the search and rescue truck. Like, just get fucking moving, you dick. Yeah, look, it is literally pushing the fucking search and rescue truck. Get a fucking move on and stop being a dick about this. Yeah, that's deep mud there, but they've avoided it, so. Jesus Christ, man. The Vostok's getting impatient with the search and rescue truck here. It's just like, fucking move it, man. You're taking out our piss here. Just get going. Oops, sorry, Seville. I got a bit of money and fame, and I'll get more money as that route goes. Deliver backup transformers to power substation. Right, so I just have to get them to there. That seems stable enough right there. Oh, it's just too low there. Hey, clear all the junk out.
The flooding has destabilized the soil in the industrial sector. Building roads on it is not a great idea. But there is an old railway track, so the plan is to build a road over it. That should get our convoy to the production facilities without too much trouble. And there's something else you can do if you have the time. Deliver steel beams to the production facilities and install the strengthening plates near the industrial base. If you do that, we can allocate you more support on your operations there. Never say no to more support, right?
Right, so I gotta get them from there. Right, so that's what this is about. This fucking door getting crowded by junk and all that. So I'll need to get my fucking crane up there to, or my fucking big cargo truck to grab those. And I've got to deliver them to there. And there's two more for there, which... Oh no, there's four there. Okay. Right, so yeah, and I also got to bring 7 steel beams to there. Which means bringing more of this scrap metal along. Right, well. Let's get all our vehicles back to... Right, so get you... Yeah, that's the one we were seeing, the Mule T1. Yeah, that was the search and rescue vehicle that they just deployed. The problematic bit is going to be this bit here. And there's no quarry near it to have constant access to sand. We'll have to drive up there and bring it down. Because that's a bitch to get over. Even with... Even with the powerful trucks, getting over that is a bitch. It's just so fucking deep. I mean, I suppose I could put down the mobile sand quarry if I could find a sand area to put it on. But we've already got a quarry nearby, so... So it'll just have to be dump the sand. And go and get some, come back, go and get some, come back. I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to have to put a fucking convoy through here. An infrastructure route for that. Right, we've got quite a bit of that done, so... Yeah, because like this extends all the way up there. Right, so how far in do I have to go to get a refill of sand? Quite a ways. Oh, fuck you! I just got refilled! What did you fucking hit, man? Might as well bring the fucking dozer out and clear that sand out his ass before he fucking drops more. I mean, seriously, like, where the fuck did it actually hit the bounce like that? You're putting 40 tons of sand, not to mention what the fucking truck weighs, into the air like that. And, for fuck's sake. What did you hit? The fucking rubber man or something? There's like a massive packet of fucking condoms there that just compressed down and the rubber just went fuck you and bounced and went whee! Sometimes I think the jiggle physics in this game is basically, is the player trying to do something? Right, okay. Let's just fuck them over with jiggle physics. See, look at this! What the fuck is actually happening under that fucking water? It's causing so much jiggle physics. Why did you tip? Fucking hell! Stop tipping! Stop dropping your sand everywhere! For fuck's sake, man! Why can't you just go down a hill, for the love of God? Why is it so fucking difficult to go down a hill without tipping everything everywhere? Where is the fucking boulders under that fucking mud that causes that? That is just pure bullshit, man. Like, oh, the only place you can get a quarry is up there. But when you come down the hill, all your sand's just going to say goodbye. Yeah. Because that's fun. That is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Like, watching all my sand just say goodbye because, oh no. Reasons. Move! I'm holding the forward button! Why did you just stop? Why did you just stop? Why won't you just fucking... Why? Why? It's like something else is taking control of my vehicle and I just don't have any control over it at some points. Because it just stops for no fucking reason. It just doesn't give a fuck for what I'm doing. I seriously think at times that lasers in here just controlling my fucking truck and trolling me. Because there's no reasonable explanation as to why this is just fucking going out of control for no reason. We'll try going forward down the hill. That way you can't fall out the back at least. I'm sure you'll find some other way to fall out though. Like that. Like, oh no, yeah. Just stop falling out for no reason! Just stop it! Just let me have my fucking sand, would you? What is your absolute determination to stop me from having any sand when I get there? bouncing so much? Go forward, for fuck's sake! Why are you stopping? Why did you stop? You've been through here before. You can go forward, you fucking moron. Just go. Why are you insisting that you can't get through there? You've been through there before. What is your problem, man? Why are you being such a dickhead? This is utter horseshit at times. This is complete and utter horseshit at times, man. Like, how does it justify? Not being able to go somewhere as just been 2 seconds before. Just... I mean, seriously, all I'm trying to do is put sand down across that fucking deep water to let me fucking get through. But the game's doing every last thing in its power to stop me. And it's like, why the fuck did that tire just bounce so fucking high in the air? Why? Why would it just suddenly bounce for no reason? And then I lose half my fucking sand. And it's just like, oh well, that happened. Hard luck for you. It's just infuriating, to say the least. Like, why is it bouncing so much? What kind of fucking rocket spring have they got under my fucking wheels there? Like, there must be some kind of rocket powered spring that every time it hits something, it just goes boing and just fucking launches you into space. Because I have no other reasonable explanation as to why it just fucking launches you. Like you're a fucking space rocket or something. Well, that's the worst out the way, at least. I mean, it's sand there, so you're not going to get stuck. I better go up that fucking hill and get rid of whatever fucking... Yeah, it's still deep there. I'm going to put a bit more sand down there, but I've at least got the fucking bulk of that out of the way. My god, though. What the hell is wrong with this dump truck this now? It's like, hi! Where were you trying to go somewhere? Well, let's just bounce you like a motherfucker for no reason. What the fuck, man? What is with this? It is like trying to tip me. This wasn't even intended to be sanded. It is just the fucking sand came flying at the back of my dump truck for no fucking reason. Oh, there's Laser off to play Chaos again. But the guy at my work who is a Warhammer fan, he likes to play Chaos. Right. They can have a bit of reasonable fucking terrain here, like where it isn't. Badoing! There's something fucking seriously wrong with this road, like. It is actively bouncing any vehicle that comes across it. I get that there's probably bumps under there somewhere, but at the speed this vehicle's travelling over, it shouldn't be like getting catapulted into space or anything like that. All I wanted to do is make a fucking path over there for a fucking truck to go by. Here we go. The real problem will be keeping these motherfucker trucks on the tarmac. If they can make it through without bouncing off the tarmac, this should be so much easier. Where's the big fucking truck I seen? That was like a big ass fucking trailer truck. Oh, there it is. There's the motherfucker. Right, you're not the one I'm caring about. You'll navigate that, no bother. It's this fella I'm worried about. The Azovs, they should be fine. I think that's what they're called, Azov. Yeah, they can get around corners easy enough. Well, that's why I took the electrical cable. Yeah, get your arse around that corner. And the trucks are following my path. But will you? Because you're the biggest problem with that fucking trailers. You're more likely to tip than anybody. The exposed rails there could be a problem, but hell. But it seems to be following my route for once. It's been a good boy, and it's following the route. Imagine dumping that fucking thing in the metal recycling facility. That entire train carriage. Hey, fuck you. That's a lot of steel right there. Alright, now here we go. The fun bit. Oh, fuck. I did not notice that giant pile of sand there. No fucking way is that big ass truck getting around there. Yeah, it can make it around. It's you, it's going to be the issue. Especially coming at that angle.
So, it seems we're missing a barge. The flooding swept it away before anyone could unload the cargo. Don't you hate it when that happens? Anywho, the cargo happened to contain materials for the drainage system repairs. Go check out the port, see if you can spot any cargo. Because without, you might be swimming in sewage soon.
Okay, that's you out the way. Here we go again. What are we bouncing on? Oh, that's a tree stump. Okay, fair enough. That one was a legitimate reason for bouncy. I might have to just sand down quite a lot of this fucking shit off camera, because what is the deal with all the bouncing around up here? I still think Laser's secretly in my game and just being an asshole. Right, so we can sand that bit down and we get a bit more sand here. And that should give us a road for the big cargo truck to get in. I mean, let's face it, worst case scenario, we can just take the big fucking 40-ton dumpy truck and just drive down here at high speed and just smash everything out of the way. That is an option, because I'm really getting pissed off at some things in this game sometimes. Right, let's see how it makes me lose sand now. Going really fucking slowly, so you should have no reason to have your space exploration program. Cycle out here out the way. And then let's get going, get a fucking path up and down here that doesn't involve me like driving through mud constantly and just constantly losing my mind in cargo to fucking bullshit. If nothing else is giving me plenty to do, because I've got to go get fucking routes flattened down so I can get this cargo in and out. Yeah, I prefer this to the dozer. I don't know what the other dozer, the tracked one, you get in the next map. Because I looked up, you get it in the next fucking map. The Sojourn. You get the tracked dozer there. Yeah, I don't know how good or bad that's going to be. There we go. We now have a semi-decent way across this water. I am not too worried about the tarmacking of it. Yeah, that's nothing. I just want a way across this water that doesn't involve my fucking truck bouncing like it's going to go to the moon or getting stuck in the fucking mud. Right, now I'm just smoothing off the end here so the truck can get on and off easier. Right, now let's test this out. Mr. can hit orbital velocity just when touching a rock here. I think there's something kooky about my game, like, because the way it just bounces is phenomenal. Like, there's no way a fucking vehicle should bounce that much from going at a slow speed and hitting it. If I've been doing like 60 to 80 mile an hour and hit the fucking boulder, okay, I can see your point in case there. But this truck isn't doing 60 to 80 mile an hour while going through that mud. Well, it's in that mud, it is fucking down to like 10 to 20 mile an hour. Yeah, fuck you. I got through. Yeah, look at that! Did I hit an invisible boulder or something? There, I understand it. There was a boulder there. It's like there's invisible barricades and boulders all over my map I can't see as well. Either that or there's fucking lasers controlling my vehicles. Right, now... How... Okay. That was easier than I thought. Oh, don't you dare. going to have to actually move some stuff out of the way. The wrong button again. Get the thing right under you! Why does it make life so fucking difficult? That's what I don't get. Like, the item I want is right underneath the boom. It's the last thing it fucking selects. Why is the one that is obviously what's wanted and needed the one that it just doesn't select? Again, it's like, what's the worst option we could give you here? Right, well, let's just go for that one. It's literally right in front of you. Ah, for the love of. It looks like I'm going to have to actually bring some fucking infrastructure route up through here at some point. Oh, sweet motherfuck. Yeah, easy.
If we're going to put this reserve equipment to good use, You'll want to deliver the backup transformers to the main power substation.
I might just have to bring the mobile crane up here, in which case it might just be easier to bring the cells. That's when I used to transport this fucker the last time. Back in Sunken. You're fucking kidding me. Alright, I can see one way around this. It's going to be a vehicle I'm not wanting to bring up here, but it'll get the job done. That'll be my big long flatbed. It can make the route. Because I've sanded down most of that. And then it just has to come down here, and then we'll just get a fucking crane to do it, mobile crane to do that. I'm going to get the fucking flatbed up there. This can carry two of them. As well, it has the power to pull two at once. Right, so we'll get it there, we'll load it up, and then we'll clear its exit a bit by getting rid of those fucking drums or whatever they are there. But the problems may be the infrastructure route. It's going to have fucking vehicles go up and down it as I go towards where I'm going. So I can always, what the fuck, off camera, go and take care of, like, let the infrastructure route run down and end the route. And then when I come back, you'll have a nice clear shot of where it's going. But it's going to have two transformers on the back of it. It's going to be fucking heavy and top heavy, so stop making the sharp turns, you. And that steel beam there, that needs to go. and this fella should at least be able to get the transformer onto him. I don't often use a Vostok flatbed. A good reason. It's a reliable vehicle, but to be fair, this would probably be the vehicle of choice if I didn't have this DLC drop, so... I want to get rid of some of that top heaviness. I'll have to lift it onto me first. And then I can lift it from me onto the flatbed Vostok. Right, okay. Let's just see if we can make the journey to the base. Oh, I need to get rid of that fucking steel beam, don't I? And then we can end up and go for the rest of the journey the next time we come around. So like I said, the infrastructure requests are in the base now. But if I can just get this to the base, I should be able to make the rest of the journey to the power substation. You out the way. This is going to be fucking risky because this thing has now got 2 transformers on the back of it. 2 chances for it to rock and tip over. But it's low enough to go under there. Unlike the big fucking truck there. And it can carry both at once. Worst case scenario is I'm just going to come out with a mobile crane with tips and just drag the motherfucker down the road to where it needs to go. This thing's giving me heart attacks as it tips. Come on. If you can just make this part of the journey, you should be able to make it to the rest of the way to the transformer, because this is going to be the hardest part of the journey, getting you through all this shit. Oh well, it got stuck there. That's deep mud that just appeared out of nowhere. Like, if that mud was soft and deep, then when my 40-ton dump truck drove over it, it should have, you know, reacted to it. Even if it didn't get stuck, it should have reacted and showed in the terrain. But it didn't. So I can only assume that there's deep mud in places for certain vehicles. Or rather, it's in certain places but only reacts when certain vehicles pass over it. Like, big dumpy truck has big dumpy wheels and probably didn't get fucking noticed. It's no issue. Like I said, this is the worst bit is here. The rest of it should just be fine. It's only the whatchamacallums, the infrastructure route is in the ways now. Tool mode on. Pull. Yeah. This is having no issue just pulling a fucking truck along with it. Even with 2 transformers on the back, it is not having an issue dragging that truck. I just seen those transformers bounce across the fucking bed from one tip direction to the other. I swear they make tip into that just to annoy you. Like, there's tipping animation into it just to fucking annoy you. I want to go slowly onto this bridge, so I'm just low gearing it. I know if I hit this bridge at any speed, it's just going to decide to tip. But we made it to the base, which was the worst part of the journey. So we should be able to get to where we need to go. let people tell you this Vostok can't do anything. It is fucking useful. It's just doesn't have much power. For a truck the size it is and the loads it's supposed to carry, it is kind of fucking weak sauce. But it can get the job done for like this shit. Right, let's see, infrastructure. Oh, they're done now. Okay, so that means we can turn off the fucking... Right, all war rewards received. Clear route. All wards received. Clear route. Okay, we can go then. Our route is clear. We'll get to the transformer facility, then that'll be it. Whoa, 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 don't you dare fucking tip off the fucking bridge. That's why I took it slowly onto the bridge. Of course there'll still be deep mud there. Okay, fuck it. We'll get that done next time then. I'll just go pull this out of the mud and get it on the road. And then we'll end up, and I can fucking, next time we'll fucking get that truck where it needs to go. Like, it's weird as shit though. This little truck has the power to pull that big truck and all its cargo. But that big truck doesn't have the power to pull its own cargo up that hill. Why? What was the developer's fucking choice with that? Like, you know, why? Was this like meant to be like, if you want to use this truck you have to build asphalt roads everywhere? Or is that just the basic design choice of this truck, is get your asphalt roads on? Yeah, there's no issue going along here, where it's all nice and asphalt. So it could just be that's what the design choice of this truck is. Like, you're meant to have made all your roads by this point when you use this thing. Because it does have power. As in, it has enough engine power to haul this fucking shit along the road. It's carrying 2 transformers without an issue. It just doesn't have the all-wheel drive or the fucking differential lock it needs for doing off-road stuff. Right, so I need to go down here, through this shit, and then I'm onto that road and I'm there. And then, like I said, we can just bring the crane across next time and we'll get it all unloaded. Just watch, there'll be another patch of deep mud somewhere around here as I'm driving along. The time it takes me to get this fucker down there would have been quicker just to get that fucking truck back and pick up the second one and drive down itself again. Oh, don't you fucking dare. The way that trailer tilts, man, is just fucking... I swear they just put the tilt animation in just to fucking give you a heart attack sometimes. Right, there's my electrical cable. There we go. I've made it to the tarmac. So this truck should be fine from here. Avoid the deep mud patch there. Game's getting jittery as fuck just now. Right. Right, let's get this around. I'm gonna have to go around here. Alright, okay. We can leave it at that, because I can bring the mobile crane round to there to unload that one, and I can bring it round to there to unload this one. I think I did a good job getting them down here. Because that was fucking... Yeah. 7 steel beams. I'll get that off camera. I'll get the 7 steel beams made. And the big truck might be able to do that, but no, because there's these containers in the way. I'll need the mobile crane to move them out of the way. These ones, though, yeah, it's still going to be... I'll need the mobile crane to move these things out of the way to get the truck around. So I may as well just take the Acels, Alkes, or whatever the fucking rounds that truck is, and get the mobile crane to load it up. They're big as shit, man, so hell. Yeah, yeah, look at that. That just suddenly appears out of nowhere. The same with just here, how it just suddenly hit a patch of fucking deep mud there that wasn't there before. But yeah, I'm confident I did a pretty good job getting that fucker out of there. So let's get everything back that isn't the flatbed. I wish there was a button for deployed vehicles. Like, just show me deployed vehicles. Get the vehicle. Yeah. So all I want is the mobile crane, so I can go down and unload them. That's what I need for next time, is this guy. And to move them out the way as well. Yeah, I don't think the fucking big truck's getting through there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and